When the Magi had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him." And he rose and took the child and his mother by night and departed to Egypt and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." But when Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, "Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead." And he rose and took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. And he went and lived in a city called Nazareth, so that what was spoken by the prophets might be fulfilled, that he would be called a Nazarene. Guided by God in times of danger. Dear brothers and sisters, we often assume that when God is with us, life will be easy. But the Bible teaches us something different. God's presence does not remove danger. It provides direction in danger. In Matthew 2, Jesus is still a child. He has done no miracle, preached no sermon, and yet his life is already under threat. This passage shows us how God protects his purpose through obedience, guidance, and divine timing. After the visit of the Magi, King Herod becomes fearful. He sees Jesus not as a child, but as a threat to his power. His jealousy turns into violence. God responds not by removing Herod immediately, but by warning Joseph and leading the Holy Family on a difficult journey. This passage teaches us that God often works behind the scenes to protect his plan. God warns before danger comes. An angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. God speaks before Herod acts. This shows us God is aware of every threat. God prepares his servants in advance. God still speaks to listening hearts. Joseph was spiritually alert. He was sensitive to God's voice. Are we listening when God speaks? Do we seek his guidance daily, or only when trouble comes? Immediate obedience saves lives. So he got up, took the child and his mother during the night and left for Egypt. Joseph did not delay. No argument, no questioning, no waiting for daylight. True faith is shown not by explanation, but by obedience. God's instruction may interrupt our plans, but it always protects his purpose. God's purpose is fulfilled even in pain. Out of Egypt I called my son. Fleeing to Egypt was not comfortable. It meant displacement. It meant uncertainty. It meant suffering. Yet, God used this painful journey to fulfill prophecy. Sometimes God's will leads us through hardship, not around it. God controls time and history. After Herod died, Herod seemed powerful, but his time was limited. Jesus was vulnerable yet protected. This reminds us, evil has an expiration date. God's plan cannot be stopped. Waiting is often part of God's work. God guides even after the danger passes. Joseph obeys again, but God redirects him. Nazareth was small, unnoticed, ordinary, yet it became the place where Jesus grew. God's guidance does not end when danger ends. Sometimes God leads us to unexpected places for lasting purpose. Let us reflect. Are we sensitive to God's warnings? Do we obey immediately when God speaks? Do we trust God when his path includes hardship? Are we willing to go where God sends us, even if it seems small? God's plan for your life may not follow your expectations, but it will always fulfill his purpose. Dear friends, Matthew 2 teaches us a powerful truth. God warns his people. God protects his purpose. God guides through uncertainty. God fulfills his promises. The same God who protected the child Jesus is watching over us today. When we listen, trust, and obey, we will never walk alone. Lord, give us ears to hear your voice, hearts to trust your guidance, and courage to obey even when the path is difficult. Lead us according to your perfect will. Amen.